Content warning. This video was made by someone who is not fluent in English nor experienced with the DCS platform. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, welcome back. Rigo here. First video of this year and long time no see. Yes, I know. But now I'm back and there's a good reason. This first video is about DCS. DCS went free about 3 weeks ago, I think. And this is a great chance to actually check one of the top simulators in the market. I always wanted to check DCS, but the modules are actually quite expensive, and without a test drive, I was kind of scared. I watched some gameplay and saw that the simulator is actually really loyal to the real version of the plane, full clickable cockpits and all. Now is the perfect opportunity to actually check without the compromise of paying the full module. So for those who don't know, Digital Combat Simulator DCS, it's among the top simulators right now out there. You have IL-2 Sturmovik, is my favorite, well, till now. IL-2 is focused on World War II era only, and they're talking about maybe going into the beginning of Cold War. And DCS and IL-2 both are the main war simulators right now that go for realism, because if you go to arcade, you have War Thunder, Ace Combat and all. We still have the commercial flights simulators. We have Prepared, X-Plane 11, and the brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And you can count, I'll be showing you here as first I get an opportunity to test the game. So you must be asking why I was attracted to DCS if I have IL-2. Well, to each is the IL-2 don't scratch. Helicopters and modern jets. And DCS has both. Well, actually DCS has World War II planes, but I make a separate video about the World War II comparison between the two. Personal opinion, nothing expert, nothing too technical. And the first examples I can tell you about what modules attracted me was, you remember playing Falcon 4.0? Well, there you go. Remember playing Kamov 52 the game? Well, you don't actually have the Kamov 52, you have the 50, the black shark instead of alligator. Remember Comanche 4? Well, I don't have a Comanche 4 module. I wish we had. The only thing that we had to remember the series is this disgusting thing they're going to release this year. Anyway, so I saw that DCS was free. A friend of mine came to me to tell me that DCS was free if I knew DCS. Well, I got really excited and downloaded. And in that moment, as I was downloading, started a thread in Reddit and asked what modules of helicopters I would go for as a first experience, if they were polished, if they were quote-unquote easy, or at least easier. And they told me that the Huey was the easier one and the Mu-8 was a great experience. So for beginners, I went after the Huey because it's the easier helicopter to pilot. So first time playing DCS, first video of the year, and also another first time on camera. Hi there. So I wanted to show you that I've been playing this game for 3 days. It is a faithful simulation, yes, it's complex, yes, but at the same time, it's not that hard. You can get in, assign some axes and some buttons, and start already on the tutorials. They have PDFs, they have tutorials on YouTube, so it's not that complicated. You have a chance, get in and try it. I'm gonna show you how it is to fly the easiest helicopter in my opinion. I've been flying for 3 days, so let's get into free flight so you can show you it's not that impossible to fly this game. In honest opinion, helicopters for me are the hardest thing ever. Hardest. Like planes, after years and years playing flight sim, planes are just simple. They all in the end fly straight, engines, gear, and that's it. Helicopters on the other hand have been a real challenge. So top left corner you can see I have my axis display. This is really important if you're not sure the sensitivity is correct. You can look at that. Everything is set. Let's do it. Slowly increase the throttle. Compensate a little bit. Oh, too much. Not the manual takeoff, you know, not 100% according to the procedures, but we're airborne. And for a beginner, that's what's matter. So this is like third day of experience, and already sometimes I crashed the Huey. It happens. But this is the most docile helicopter you can fly in DCS. The others are harder, or at least more complex. Like you have the Black Shark. It should be easier to fly it, but at the same time, you have so many systems and so many automations that not the best option for a beginner. So let's try to descend the helicopter without crashing to the ground. Every time you fly in a helicopter, you're gonna do everything slow. At least if you're like me, extreme noob. And goddamn, the sensitivity is way off. No time to fix it now. And yes, DCS sometimes has this crazy FPS drop. Don't ask me. Look at that. Let's just land it. Right here. And this is the third day of like testing, fooling around without manual or any PDF, any tutorial by the game. So to see, it's not that impossible to get a DCS module airborne. It's not easy though, and the weapon systems and some engine management are really complicated, but in the end, very doable. Slowly. Descending. And yes, I get really nervous doing this. Planes are so much easier, man. You gotta think 3 axes all the time, and my brain's not used to it. Come on. By far not a 10 out of 10 landing, but it's in the ground and it's intact. You can walk away from, so it's a good landing. So now let's navigate this not so good menu of modules. Every time you gotta scroll down or up, it's like, why am I doing this? Let me show you what flying a plane for the second day looks like. And of course I picked the A-10. I just talked about all these old games like Falcon 4.0, Camel 52. Everybody remembers A-10 Cuba? That was such a solid game. Like I remember playing in my dad's computer. Such a classic. I went back to look at the actual graphics and I got shocked. I remember it being way better.
This is a free flight mission.
Yes.
You need to become familiar with basic aircraft handling or just explore the area. There are no threats.
Thank you. So we're having a landing strip in there. Let's see if we can land it. So here we are, A-10 Warthog. Let's land this plane. So I've been flying this plane for like what? 3 hours tops. Let's get some speed brakes in it. Planes are so much easier, man. Seriously, I'm so relaxed right now. Look at this. Gorgeous bird. Gorgeous. Let's get this speed down. Because I didn't read the manual. I don't know if the speed to get the landing gear out, flaps and all, so let's just make sure. Nothing here is procedure, nothing here is professional. I just show you that this is not the most complex thing you can do. Yes. There were other planes taking off in the same runway. Bye guys.
Altitude, altitude.
Girl, I know what I'm doing. Relax. Oh yeah. FPS drop. Just what I needed when I'm landing. There you go. It's weird. Thrustmaster doing some noise on my pedals. Ah, thanks. Now you are working. I'm off the runway. This is what you get when you buy cheap stuff. Thank you. Oh, now you're working. Great. Well, not for the brake system just working out on me, you can see really straightforward. Get these guys back. It's in the ground. So, I show you that with 2 days you can take off and land without even the manuals, although I surely tell you, go read the manuals, go watch the tutorials, go play the tutorials in game. Just to end this, I'm gonna show you some basics of weapon systems. I'm going to go back to the Huey, which is way easier to do. Cannons and rockets, let's do this. So you can shoot like this, you know. Simple, but it wouldn't be effective depending on the type of target. I'm going for smaller targets here. There's a trick, you can set an AI to pilot the aircraft by doing Windows A. Let's see if I can do that. And now I can jump to the co-pilot and get this. How about it, huh? Just get some zoom in, get it closer. The miniguns move. This is totally awesome. Come on, DCS. Get more frames, man. Yes. The system is automatic, so depending where you're aiming, it disables some minigun or the other, so you don't hit your own, you don't hit your own helicopter. You disable this, go back to the pilot, and select the rockets. So now I've disabled the AI and go for manual flights. Oh, whoa, whoa. Chill. Relax. Okay, where... Yes. A convoy. I'm in a movie. Like, this was not easy to do. You have a lot of yaw control, but respecting the helicopter limits, everything will just work fine. It's amazing how the game was just running smoothly and now it's just running crappy. Go figure. Okay, okay. Boom! And helicopters don't fly that low, it's just, you know, just messing around. I think that goes against Geneva Convention. So this is how it is to fly DCS in the first days. Not that complicated. Well, actually, before ending the video, I just want to show you, I was playing around, testing the modules, and then when I selected the F-18 module, I saw there was a quick action for carrier landing. So I just tried it, recorded it, and made it first try. And that's the most beautiful thing. So here's just a short video of me landing in a carrier casually. So I made this video to actually just show you people how not extremely hard it is to get to DCS, and to just do a quick recap of how it is to experience it for the first days. And by the end of this free-for-all, I might buy some modules and keep making some videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the community to actually just telling me what models I should try first. And I see you in the next video. Bye!